What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another live stream. Today I'm going to be using the Batman mod in GTA 5. Now, from what I've done so far in regards to actually testing this mod out, I've got to say I have some pretty awesome things to show you guys. But just to get started off, if you guys could leave a like on the live stream, it would be greatly appreciated. And of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I recommend that you do, as I will be uploading loads of really awesome mods over the next few days, weeks, and of course months. Anyway, so getting straight into things, if you guys do want to get any of these mods for yourselves, you can of course do so. Links are always in the description of the live streams. Right now, as you guys can see, my character Franklin is dressed up as Batman. It looks pretty awesome and realistic. You can see there's a cape on the back as well. I know the shoulder is slightly glitching into that, and you'll notice that as I sort of walk and run around. I'm not really too sure if it's because I installed it wrong or whether it's just how it is. It's slightly glitchy or buggy. But nevertheless, you guys get the idea. It's pretty awesome. And I also have something like 10 vehicles to show you guys as well. All the Batman vehicles. There's many other things I could have added to this mod. I've added a few things myself just to increase the number of vehicles that this mod actually comes with. But yeah, you'll get the idea. So let's just jump off this building then and just get straight into things. Hopefully, hopefully the parachute works. I actually jumped onto the wrong part of the building this time, and whoa! Now we're flying. I'm not too sure if that's part of the mod or if I just accidentally pressed something else on the keyboard, but let's land down here then and spawn in our first Batman vehicle. And what we'll slowly do is make our way to the Batcave, which is pretty basic, but it's still kind of cool. So let's first of all start off with the 1966 Batmobile. So the original Batmobile from back in the day. So let's first of all go up to our vehicle spawning menu and spawn in what's known as the BM 66. Yes, there we go. Because I pressed a button on my keyboard, it spawned in the Batwing, but we'll show that one off in a few moments' time. Let's start off first of all then with the 1966 Batmobile. This thing is just an antique, but it's still pretty cool. And I actually have quite a few different versions of the Batmobile to show you guys in this live stream. But yeah, we'll start off from the ancient ones, and we'll work our way up all the way to the new 2016 model. But very quickly, hello to everybody who is tuned in to the live stream right now. Hello to everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and if you guys could leave a like, it would be greatly appreciated. Yes, we're going to be playing, using the Batmobile or the Batman mod. God, I'm getting really confused right now. And yes, I do have some really awesome stuff to show off in this stream. We're going to make our way down to the airport, I think, first of all. And we might then spawn in maybe the Batwing. That's pretty awesome. I've tested that out briefly. It seems pretty cool at least. So just look at this thing. To think back in 1966 they designed this, and they're actually vehicles sort of looking similar to this nowadays. Okay, right, so we'll just hop out of this thing. It's an antique, to say the least. Alright, let's spawn in the Batwing then. I can't remember which button it was on my keyboard. Let me just have a quick look at the notepad document that I've got on my PC desktop. Batwing is the letter B. There we go. So basically when I'm near a road or a certain location where I can spawn these in, they do so. And this, of course, is the Batwing. You may recognize this from some of the movies. I believe this featured in, not the latest one, the Batman vs Superman, but the one previous to that. The one with Bane in. I can't actually remember what the official movie name was. But here we go. This is the Batwing. You can see someone's created this the best they have, or best they could possibly do. And sure, there are some graphical issues in the terms of its render, but it's still pretty cool. And I think what the person has done is use the Hydra as the base model. So what I can do now is enable just ordinary drive, and we can have vertical takeoff, or we can just have like normal flight mode as you would with a jet or whatever. So let's have a little fly around with this. I can see we've got a turret, so I wonder what we can do with this. Okay, we've got guns. Can we change over to missiles? We can. Okay, so we pretty much have the Hydra weapons then. You know, we'll just fly over to the military base. I think I have cops turned off anyway, but we'll fly over there and see if we can take out some stuff. But if you guys have any sort of suggestions in terms of vehicles from Batman that you want me to spawn in, I have most of them, if not all of them, that is. So I'll try and spawn those in. I've got a huge list of Batmobiles. I've got the Tumbler, this Batwing, of course. I've got the Batpod, and the prototype of the Batmobile from the 2016 Batman vs Superman movie. Also, let me know as well, are you guys a big fan of the Batman movies? I myself am a huge fan, and I've actually seen, especially the recent ones, numerous times. But maybe you guys have a sort of different superhero that you prefer. Sure, Batman's not the best, not really even a superhero at all, but if you have one that you prefer, then let me know in the live stream chat. Okay, so let's fly into here. We should probably turn cops on and maybe try and take some out. I see there's a jet above me as well. And we should change it over to the missiles so we can try and take out some stuff. I can see we've got a cargo bomb here. Let's try and take that one out. Oh, actually, no, I think... Oh, wait, why wasn't it firing? Oh, it's because I pressed the wrong button, that's why. I must have not turned cops on then, so yes, we do have cops coming after us. This is perfect. So we can test out... Oops, no, too slow to get the lock on that one. But we'll try and take out some of these then. There's a tank down there. Oops, need to try and bring it back up again. I do have God mode turned on because obviously we don't want to be taken out just yet. Alright, we're gonna lock onto this Hydra. No, we haven't. Why would I not lock onto that one? We're right next to it. Not the Hydra, sorry. Oops, no! I pressed the wrong button. Let me just swap back then to the vertical takeoff. Is it going to take off? Go, 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 come on. Before somehow God mode still kills us. And we'll take off. And when we want to blow things up, there's nothing near us. I know you guys probably facepalming right now like, you just can't fly that thing. And that probably is the case, but... So, here we go. Can we finally get something? No, we didn't. Why is it not... Why is it not taking the lock on things? Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go, we'll try and turn and... No, too slow again. There we go, we're going to finally get one? Right, let's go back into... No, we didn't get it, it was too far away. Let's go back into the normal flight mode and see if we can get it this time. Get a little bit closer. 3, 2, 1, and get it. Come on. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Come on, please. One more shot. Yes, we finally got one. There we go. My goal and objective is finally done after 5 minutes. Alright. We'll fly back down towards the city then, and we will spawn in our next Batman vehicle. Actually, what we'll do is we'll try and land this on the maze bank, I think. And we'll go from there. Somebody said, can you please read the chat? I will try and do so. Somebody asked for a shout out. Guys, as you always know, shout outs take place at the end of the live stream. Unless, of course, we hit some form of like goal, then I'll do a shout out spree. That sounds pretty good. You guys seem to like those. So, we're on, let's have a quick look. We're on about 134 likes right now. So, let's say when we get to 250 likes, we will do a shout out spree. So, we're looking at almost double what we're on right now. So, if you guys could drop a like when we get to 250, just remind me because I will forget. I will do a shout out spree and try and get as many people as possible within about 30 seconds or so. Let's try, and we're going way too fast. We're not going to hit that. Just spin around. So, weird looking vehicle this one in game. In the Batman movie it did look a lot sleeker, but it's a mod. Someone's created this and it's pretty cool nevertheless. But let's try and land it on the maze bank. I keep pressing the wrong button. And it's just taking me higher as opposed to... Ooh, no, we can almost... Oops, I pressed the wrong button, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Went back into normal flight mode as opposed to just shooting. Okay. Almost landed it. Just place it down. A bit further on. Have we got wheels? There are wheels, okay. Oh, because it's technically the Hydra. The Hydra's like hiding in between the shell of this car. Whoa, what? It just drove itself off. Okay, we'll give it one more go, otherwise I'll just jump out and we'll just like fly up there or whatever. Okay, hopefully this time it doesn't drive itself off the top of the maze bank. Bit further, oh, you know what, that'll do. It's close enough. Okay, And the actual door works on this too, so Batman just got out of the cabin. Okay, right, let's move on to our next vehicle then. You know what we'll spawn in next? We'll spawn in the Batpod. I should be able to just press O on the keyboard and it'll do that. It says it's marked on the mini-map. Oh no. Okay, so I'm gonna have to jump down then from here. I was hoping to drive off the top, but never mind. We'll jump down. We'll fly down because of course Batman can do that, and it should just be on one of the roads nearby, below the maze bank. If it's not here, then we'll just spawn another one in. Is it by there? Is that it? No, it's an Infernus. It should be somewhere around here. Where would it spawn in? I could just turn on the minimap, but when playing in story mode, I like to have it off. Oops, no, we'd even spawn on the roads. We'll just try and spawn another one in then. We'll just go onto the road. Maybe it didn't spawn in. Maybe it is just somewhere else that I haven't gone to. Actually, there it is. There it is. It's actually moving. Let's just run up the road then. I think there must be some invisible person driving it. Or does it just come to you? Is that part of the mod maybe? Whoa, where's it going? Okay, and maybe it has some form of auto drive that just comes to you, but that's news to me. Okay, right, so we are on the Batpod then, this insane looking motorcycle. I remember there was someone who made a version of this in real life, fully functioning version, obviously without the guns and the turrets and stuff, and that was pretty cool. What we can do is, when we're using the Batmobile, just looking at the quick notepad document I've got open on the side, on the Batmobile we actually have a special feature, so we'll drive around for a bit on the Batpod, and then we'll spawn in the old gen version, I think it is, of the Batmobile, and I'll show you guys that special feature. But whilst we're just driving around, let's have a quick look at what you guys are saying right now. Somebody said we are close to 250 likes for the shout-out spree. Yes, we certainly are. Not too far away from that. Like I said, we'll do a shout-out spree at 250 likes, guys. So drop a like, and we'll try and hook you guys up with some shout-outs. Somebody asked, is this a new DLC? I certainly wish it was, but no, this is simply just a collection of mods for GTA 5 on PC. I doubt Rockstar would ever do an insane DLC like this. I'm sure there'd be all sorts of trademark and copyright infringements, even if they did try to work with, is it Marvel or is it DC Comics, I think, that own this one. I was saying that I think Marvel bought it up. Can't even remember, guys, but there'd be all sorts of problems with that, so Rockstar would never release a DLC like this. Somebody asked, can you spawn the Tumbler in? Yes, we'll be doing that, don't worry. I have a huge selection of vehicles to show off. Somebody asked to do a ramp. Why are you going to do a ramp with one of these? You know what? Yes, we will. Let's go and find a ramp, and we'll do a stunt with it. You know what I mean? Like not a full-on stunt, but we'll jump off it. And I think the nearest one from here is, actually I can't remember where the nearest ramp is from here. We'll just drive around until eventually I see one. There's a fully customized Jester by there. We'll just keep on driving. There should be one around by here somewhere. It's been so long since I did any of the ramps and stuff in story mode to get that to unlock. I just can't remember where they are, the stunt jumps. Maybe you guys know of one. If you do, just leave a comment and I will make my way to that location. I just noticed as well, when you turn, as opposed to the bike leaning as it does in the movies, the front wheel by here moves, it pivots. That's pretty cool. And I saw that the Batman guy is trying to put his helmet on. We've got the Batmask. We don't need a helmet. This guy is invincible. I don't think there's going to be any form of stunt jump ramps by here. I know there's a couple down by the airport, so we'll go down to the airport again, and maybe down there we'll swap vehicles as well. So let's just drive around for a bit. So the nearest one is probably the airport ramp. Alright, yeah, we'll go down there then. Sweetie Bakes. So to do a wheelie. Oh, yes. Can we? Oh, we can! Oh my god, good shout, man. You can do a wheelie with this. Let's bring things up. Oh wow, can we go all the way around? Oh, yeah, look at that. That's it's a pretty good lean on that, you know. Look at that. That is insane. Yes, we'll definitely try and incorporate that in some of the stunt jumps we're about to do. There's one down here, so yeah, shit, that's awesome. Look at that. Oops, smashed into the back of that car. Okay, here we go, guys. Coming up to the stunt jump ramp. Is it going to go in slow motion as well? Oh, it doesn't on this one. Oops, that wasn't a very good takeoff. Oops, no. Oh dear. Okay, we've come up here. We can just jump off this one though. This one definitely leans backwards a lot more than any of the other motorcycles in game. Or it might just be the size of the motorcycle itself, so it might just seem a lot more, but it isn't really. Okay, let's try that again then. And let's see if we can get a nice ramp from this one this time. We'll take off a bit. Oh, it's not really that good. Maybe we need to go to a different ramp. Or maybe it's just the type of motorcycle that it is, that we can't really get a very good jump from it. And I've just noticed as well that we've just gotten to 250 likes. So yes, we have smashed that goal. Let's go for a shout out spree. Comment right now if you guys want a shout out. I see you guys have already noticed that in the chat and are absolutely spamming things. So 30 seconds, here we go. Shout out to Kyle, shout out to DJ Khaled, shout out to Kieran, shout out to David, shout out to Waleed, shout out to MX Nation, shout out to JLR, shout out to Mixbox, shout out to Pro, shout out to The Gaming Kid, shout out to BCFC, shout out to Todd, shout out to Reese, shout out to D4N, shout out to Manning, shout out to Mister, shout out to Logan, shout out to Sean, shout out to Cullen, shout out to Leon, shout out to Scott, shout out to Sean again, or it might be a different person, shout out to Docs, shout out to Tony, shout out to Welsh Dragon, 5 more, shout out to Simon, shout out to Adam, shout out to Alfie, shout out to Fire, shout out to Magic, and I think I've already done 5, but we'll do one more, shout out to Brian. Okay, there we go guys. That's it for the shout-out spree. We will do another shout-out spree once we get to 500 likes, guys. Oops, we've just messed that one up. Yes, so drop a like, and at 500 likes, we're doing another shout-out spree. That sounds pretty good. Okay, we'll just turn around by here and try and get this stunt jump. See if we can do this one. See if we can get on top of the building. Which might be the... Oh, no, we can't. It might just be the shape of the bike itself. That it just doesn't work on these stunt jumps. That's really, really disappointing. But what we'll do then is we'll just come down any second now. Is there a way of actually speeding up these cutscenes? I cannot remember. There probably is a way. Right, and we'll just, yeah, you know what we'll do? We'll go on top of one of these buildings, I think, and we will spawn in our next. Oh, the entrance is around this side. Yeah, we'll spawn on our next vehicle from up there. We're going to go for the Batmobile next, like I said, and we'll show off the special feature which this mod comes with. And it shouldn't take too long to get to the top of here. I think there's 5 or maybe 6 stories on this parking lot. Just spin round. Number 3. Number 4 is by here. I think, yeah, it must be 5. And yes, it is. It's 5 floors. Okay. And we'll just drop this off by here and spawn in our next vehicle. So, I've just realized for the one which I wanted to spawn in, we got to be on the road. But we can certainly try to spawn it in by here. So, Batmobile, press the letter N. Oh, there it is. Okay, so, oh, it's not the next gen version like I thought. This is one of the older versions of the Batmobile. And, whoa, it's a little bit glitchy as well. Oh, the wheels don't even move on this one. It's an old version. I'm pretty sure I actually covered this vehicle on my channel around about 6 to 8 months ago. And it seems like this is the one that comes with this mod. But if we press K, yeah, supposedly smoke comes out, like a smoke screen. So when we go fast, anyone who's like behind us will just get covered in smoke and wouldn't be able to see where we're going, supposedly. Just keep that... oh, we'll turn it off for now, actually. Yeah, we'll just turn it off and we'll go onto the road. This mod here isn't quite as good as some of the other ones. You can see the wheels aren't moving, the actual graphical side of things isn't as good, and that's because it's been taken, this vehicle, from, I'm guessing, one of the Batman games. It looks like a PS2 sort of graphics, so that could be the case. Let's enable it again then, and there we go. Whoa, a little bit of lag right now. Okay, so it's a fair bit of smoke, not that much. And it's pretty disappointing, to be honest. I thought it was going to be a lot more. Okay, let's just keep on driving around then. We're going to go up towards the city again, and we'll spawn in our next vehicle, which we've still got a huge list of vehicles to go. And I did say I was going to go to the Batcave as well. There is a Batcave that I've installed with this mod, so yes, what we'll do then, we'll go towards the city, we'll spawn in our next vehicle, and then drive as far as we can to the Batcave. Whoa. Oops. There we go. I think this is just like a basic vehicle replacement mod, as opposed to a completely new mod with different types of handling and speed abilities. What vehicle that is, I have no idea. I can see something poking through right now. Let's go into first person and take a look at what it looks like. Whoa! Okay, so we do have a pretty bad interior. We're not even holding the steering wheel. We're holding some form of invisible thing right now, but there's a glass roof as well. I didn't realize we actually had a glass roof on it, so that's pretty cool. And we'll drive, where should we go this time? I think we'll go towards the Los Santos Customs. That seems like a pretty cool place to spawn in our next vehicle. Let's just go through some of the comments then whilst we are driving up towards the custom shop. So, what are you guys saying? Can we get more likes? We certainly can. If you guys want to drop a like, then do so. Somebody said they see me rolling, they hating, controlling the Batmobile. And the next guy said, you made my Sunday. That's awesome, man. Thanks for tuning into the live stream. I hope you guys had a great day, by the way. I'm sure many of you guys probably have school tomorrow and maybe have homework and stuff. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and as always, I do try to do some of the best mods, or the better mods available in the community, and I do have some pretty cool things to show off in this stream. So hopefully I can show you guys some pretty awesome things. All right, so we're at the custom shop now. Let's just hop out of this car to the door itself. Okay, so the next vehicle I'm going to spawn in. Let's go with. What have we got? So we spawned in the Batwing, we spawned in the Batmobile, the Batpod. We can spawn in the Tumble next. Let's do that one. So we'll open up the first mod menu, and the Tumbler is saved as just Tumbler. So there we go. Okay, so I don't think I've shown this one off on my channel before. So the Batwing just spawned in again. But this thing right here just looks insane. I think it shoots rockets as well. Ooh, it's got a machine gun, so we can kill people too. Whoa, it's really, really powerful. Let's see if we can take out a few people by here then. So slight delay when using it, but very, very powerful. Can we change weapons? No. So we got a machine gun. Oops, I've just gone past it again. We don't have any rockets or anything like that. By the looks of things. Go slowly through these. Molotov, snowball, flare, machine gun. Okay. Oops, wrong button. It's so powerful. But this vehicle here just looks so awesome. I'd love to have something like this in real life. Obviously, it's not going to be the most convenient vehicle to own, but still. Load it up. Look at that. I don't know quite how it works, even though the machine guns are on the front and we can shoot behind us, but oh, this thing looks awesome. What do you guys think about the Tumbler then? The Tumbler is definitely one of the best vehicles from Batman, although the prototype of the 2016 Batman vs Superman Batmobile was pretty cool too. Whoa, got a lot of speed then. Just try and find a straight line. This thing seems to be really fast, so we'll just run someone over. Try and get a nice speed run on this one. So we can always teleport up to the airport in Sandy Shores and try it out. Oops. It's also pretty much like a tank. This thing will just smash anything out of the way, but its handling is very, very slidey. Oops. This guy's like being pushed along on the Faggio. He somehow survived, but imagine it would just drive straight over it. You guys are saying that it's insane, it looks cool, so let's go into first person. Yes, I'll do that. And whoa, look at that. Oh my god. Okay, we can actually see Batman's face. I've never seen the inside of the Tumbler before, so this is new to me. Let's shoot some cars as well whilst we're doing this. We have a very limited view right here, but it does look pretty cool. Obviously the graphical side of things isn't tremendous, but yes, it does look pretty insane. Okay, I think I've just flipped it, so let's try and get ourselves back up. I do want to try and find a nice straight road so we can test out how fast this thing is. You know what I'll do right here, because the road along here is fairly straight and flat, so we just turn off cars and we're going to try and see how fast this thing is. We'll turn off cars, turn off pedestrians. Let's go. Come on, let's see how quick this thing is. Cut the corner by here. It's going pretty quick already, oh my god. This might even be faster than all the vehicles in game. But then again, it is a mod, so it wouldn't surprise me if someone's turned this up in the game files. Yes, look at that. It's such a gorgeous looking vehicle. Drive through the tunnel. Oops, no. The handling, though, is pretty bad, so you're going to have to turn, if you're driving at full speed, you have to turn very, very early. Can we maybe ramp it up on here and go around the side? Come on, come on, get up. No. Yes, we're going to try and do that, actually. You know what? We'll give it one more attempt. I won't spend too much time. We'll try and get it along the side and have it wall riding. I've got a feeling it's not going to go very well, but we will certainly give it a try. Handbrake round. Spin those wheels up. Let's try and hit this wall. Okay, here we go. Second attempt. Here we go. Please, 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 please. Get straight on that. We're getting close. Yes! We're sort of on it. No. Okay, maybe not. Okay. I tried. It's quite a big vehicle, so it may not fit all the way on the wall, but I do like it. So let's put the cars back in, the pedestrians. We want to be playing in a ghost town. And you know what, we're going to drive up the highway then towards Sandy Shores in this thing. It's probably my favourite vehicle so far. But what do you guys think about it? If you guys got a favourite vehicle from Batman that you know the name of, or maybe the age of, because obviously there are some vehicles from years ago which no longer feature or are simply outdated. Where is the cut across point? Here it is. But yeah, just let me know, leave a comment on the live stream and I can spawn that one in if I haven't done so already. This one has to be my favourite, although the Batwing is pretty cool too. And I did say I was going to go towards the Batcave, and I'm actually going in the opposite direction. So apologies, but we'll go down this well, shortly, eventually. Some cars right here. We'll just get this machine gun on. Oops. Hopefully some of these cars will move out of the way for us. We'll drive up here, past the casino. I think it's so powerful. Like 4 or 5 shots to any car and it's destroyed. Oops. It's not very good though at driving over cars. It just shunts them out of the way, but isn't a heavy enough vehicle, so we sort of get pushed with them, as you can see. Oops, just flip it again. Yes, it definitely needs a lot more weight. So that's just simply a config issue with this vehicle, but it's not that bad. Just look at the chat right now. You guys are saying that you like the Joker's copter. You like the bike, Robin's bike. Somebody said they like this vehicle. I agree with you. Quite a mixture of favorite vehicles coming in right now. I don't have Joker's copter and I don't have Robin's bike. Unfortunately, I just have all of Batman's vehicles. But I can certainly try and get those in maybe a future stream. Because there are so many different types of Batman mods available that I definitely want to try and show those off. I just couldn't get them all installed in this because they flash. Oops. Okay, we're going to go to the airport then. And spawn in. What have we got next? I want to spawn in the next, the prototype. The 2016 prototype of the Batmobile. And the door opens in this as well. That's pretty cool. Alright, so this is simply saved as Protos. So let's go to vehicle spawning and spawn in Proto. Okay. So here it is. This is, yes, the one. Actually, I think I showed this off in a different video too, about 6 to 8 months ago. And this is pretty cool too. Just look at that thing. It's got a jet on the back as well. So when I accelerate, you can see the jet coming out the back. And it's got active suspension too. Oops. So when you drive over terrain and stuff, whoa, it does spin a lot. You can see the suspension working, which is really, really cool. But it does seem to have the speed turned up as well. So this thing is very, very quick. You know what, we'll do a very quick speed test. It also drifts. Whoa, did you see that then? Look at that. The wheels, oh, it's got like active steering. So both front and back wheels move. That's pretty cool. It's going to first person as well. Take a quick look at that. There's some fat guy, some chubby guy on the dashboard. But it looks like a spaceship in here. Again, yeah, the graphical side of things aren't perfect, but it's pretty cool. Right, let's go then for a full speed test. You see there's rockets on here as well. What do we got? Oh, it's like air missile rockets. So we get a lock on something, maybe a helicopter, we might be able to take something out. See if we can take out this car here, though. No, it doesn't like it. It's just helicopters only. Unless we can change... Okay, no, it's just missiles and homing missiles. Okay. Let's drive them back down towards the docks area, and then we'll spawn in the Batwing, and we'll then fly towards the Batcave. So we'll go this way, I think. This thing just slides so much. There's obviously so much power in this thing. The wheels just slide and allow you to just drift and, well, slide all over the road. There should be a road by here somewhere. We drive through this fence. Hopefully we can. Whoa. The steering on this is insane, though, because both front and back wheels turn. You can see that its turning circle is like nothing. And it's so powerful as well, it just spins. We'll do some donuts right in this car park just to show you guys how incredibly powerful this thing is. Look at that. Oh my god, it's going so fast. Alright, we'll drive down the road then. Towards the docks. Let's go. Somebody asked, can we go for a like spike? God damn it, guys. Come on, we can't go for a like spike every 5 minutes. I'll turn into any other generic GTA live streamer, so... if you want to leave a like, you can. But, we won't go for an official like spike just yet. It's a little bit too soon. Missiles, there we go. I still want to try and shoot something on the... There we go. So, every now and again... We can shoot along the floor. I'm not really too sure what triggers that. There we go, that one was pretty low. Oops. It's like so random right now. Why is it occasionally going high and occasionally going low? Can we get that? Oops. There we go. Finally got the RV. Try and get this car here. Nope. Seems to be pretty random right now. Alright, so we aren't too far away from the docks. We'll stay on this side of the road. What's it like in terms of pushing cars out the way? Much better than the Tumbler, by the looks of things. I don't know if it's quite as fast as the Tumbler, though. Certainly pretty quick. Somebody said, why don't you get yourself a 5-star wanted level and try and evade the cops? Yeah, we'll definitely try and do that. Not just yet. I want to show you guys the Batcave first. And, oops. And then we will... we'll definitely try and do that, and I think, I could be wrong, I think the Batcave is somewhere over here, so rather than going all the way to the docks, I'll take a quick look down here, otherwise I'll just spawn in, the Batwing will fly around. We're looking for the cave where you can sometimes get the Dodo Seaplane, that's what I meant, in, and it should be, it might even be down here, or maybe the next bay across, so... yeah, we'll stay down here for a moment, and we'll just see if it is down here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might be the next bay across, so we could always try and drive across the off-road and see if it's there. Oops, this is a solid post. Drive around that one. God, this thing is insane. I do like this one too, but I don't know whether I should like this one more or the Tumbler. What do you guys prefer, this or the Tumbler? I think in terms of driving, this one here is a lot more fun. And a lot faster too. Just, I don't know, like nimble-wise. I don't know about speed in a straight line. It's definitely nimble. So I'm sort of in between two. Both are pretty cool. Right, let's... quick look over here, and it's not... maybe it's the next bay again. Right, what we'll do then, we'll go to the nearest road, we'll spawn in the Batwing, but we will spawn in the other one that I have to spawn in. I don't know if it's any different, it might just be the same, and we'll fly over there. Just drop down by here, I won't flip it just yet. There we go, okay. Hop out of this. The door works on that one as well. Right, so it's pretty flat by here. Let's open up the mod menu and we will spawn in. It's just known as Batwing. Okay, Batwing. And oh, it's different. It's actually different to the other one that I showed you guys a few moments ago. And we're stuck on this right here. We just get ourselves free. Seems to be like the Hydra, where we've got vertical takeoff, but we've also got normal flight mode too. So, yeah, this thing looks insane. Probably much, much better in terms of its appearance. We can't really go into first person, but it's definitely better than the other one I showed you guys about 20 minutes ago or so. I think we might have gone the wrong direction by the looks of things for the Batcave. So we'll just turn around and we'll go in this direction then. Yeah, it must be a lot closer to the docks than I thought. But yeah, this thing is a beast. We're going to the cinematic mode just to show you guys what it looks like. We're going to do that a few times. Oops. We've got turrets or machine guns by the looks of things. Let's have a quick look at what that's like. So we've got a single machine gun there, and we've got missiles too. They seem pretty standard. Right, the cave I'm looking for, like I said, has the Dodo seaplane in it usually. So it should be somewhere around here. I did test it out earlier on to see if it all spawned in correctly, so we shouldn't be too far away. Maybe it is further up. I just can't remember which cave it is I'm looking for. Okay, so it's not by here. Okay, we'll just stay nice and low to the ground, just in case I notice where it is. So it's not there. But yeah, this Batwing is just incredible looking. Look how pretty it is. And the person that's put this in the game's obviously spent a lot of time focusing on the actual graphics side of things, as opposed to whatever else you, I guess, focus on when it comes to modding in the game. It just looks really cool. A lot of attention to detail has gone. I think it's just taken from a different Batman game. Which one that is, I don't know. Don't ask. But yeah, it is cool. Somebody asked, can I do the Flash mod next? I could definitely look to do some of those. Oh, here we go. We're at the cave. Okay, I think this is the cave at least. We will turn around. Oops. But yeah, I can definitely look to do the Flash mod and some other superhero mods if you guys want. Oops, no, we just cut the engines off. We could always go back into normal Hydra mode and take things a little bit slower, so that might be advised. I'm pretty sure it's this cave right here that the Dodo seaplane spawns in. Otherwise, what I might have to do is go into the crazy mode and just teleport over there. So there should be a bridge, and there doesn't seem to be one by here. So this obviously can't be the place I'm looking for. So we'll keep on flying up then. Somebody asked, was like, there's the Batcave. Maybe I went past it. Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't. So we'll just keep flying up. I've probably gone well past it now, and wait, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. I found it. I'm going to jump out because I'm afraid that I'm going to lose this location, so we'll just parachute down. And by the looks of things, the person who has created this Batcave has tried to hide the entrance with a few rocks and this bush by here. So let's just come back up. Can we go through the bush, or we gotta somehow open it up? And oh, there we go. Right. So yes, they have literally just placed a load of rocks and a bush in the front, and this is the Batcave. So let's just go and take a tour around Batman's cave. Just find. Oops. Why am I swimming backwards? Just find the stairs where we can somehow get up here. I think we're missing maybe a few props because this doesn't seem right. Wait, is this where we maybe land a vehicle or two? Like, could be the case, you know. See if I can just put myself up here and then jump up. Is that going to be possible? No, my character doesn't want to jump up, so we'll try and just jump over here. Oh, okay, so there's two entrances. There's one where maybe you go out with boats, and this one must be where you fly in with planes. And I think it's supposed to be flat, but the mod hasn't spawned in correctly, and oops! Oops, I'm going to walk back out now. And the actual panels themselves aren't flat like they're supposed to be, so again, it might just be how I installed it, I don't know. Oh, whoa, why does he keep trying to jump? Oh my god. There must be somewhere else that we can just climb up, because this isn't working. Swim, 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 swim. Oh, by here. We'll just go up onto this section of land by here and just climb up. There's probably supposed to be like a green barrier here too, so that you don't crash into the water, but there isn't one right now. Anyway, so this poster, by the way, there's one here, there's one over there, I'll show you guys in a moment, is supposed to have the bat logo on, but for some reason, whenever I put this poster in the game files, it would make my game crash. So I'm going to have to stay with this one. Just imagine this poster on the floor is the bat logo, okay? Hopefully you guys can do that for me and compensate. But anyway, yes, so by the looks of things, we come through this entrance with the sort of flying Batwing vehicles, and the guys just placed a lot of bushes and meteors in front of the entrance so that it's covered up and people cannot see where the secret bat cave is. This is our sort of first deck where you'd probably land things. We've got some shooting target practice by here, so what weapons on the table? Can we pick these up? It doesn't look like it. We'll go to first person then and just shoot these targets, and well, I can actually see the back of my, or the front of my face. Let's just shoot these targets. Let's go for some headshots. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna go for the X's. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. There we go. Reload. Let's jump up here then. Oops. For some reason we can't jump up there, so we're gonna have to walk around and come up to this next section. So we've got a few different panels here. I don't know if we actually use these or not. Pressing E, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. We've got a TV screen there. Got a dual monitor setup here. This guy's got a better setup than me. He's got a laptop there as well. He's got a server there. Got a laptop here, which I don't think we can use. Gas mask. So yeah, and what have we got over here? We got like a heist board. A prison bus. This might be the online heist board. And we'll come up here then. What's up here? A lot of gas bottles, weapons. Yeah, some more weapons by the looks of things. This is also pretty cool. A mask there. But yeah, it's a pretty cool bat cave. Obviously, it's not well identical to the one in the movies, but there are some, still some pretty cool features in here that we obviously find in the bat cave. And oh, I just realized as well, when we run, Batman's cape comes up. I think that's supposed to be part of this mod, but I only just noticed that. And this might be a landing pad for some of the, for maybe the Batwings. So let's spawn one in and see if we can actually get out of this cave with the Batwings. So let's spawn in the bats. Ooh, whoa! What just spawned in? We've just spawned in the wrong one, but don't worry, we can compensate from that. I don't think we're actually going to get out of here. It's quite a big aircraft, this. So if we even go forward, or are we stuck on something? Looks like we're stuck on something. Can we even get through? Oops. Go down a little bit. Go forward. Can we even get through these rocks? I have a feeling we're not going to be able to, so we might have to leave the Batwing here. Go through this bush, maybe? Drop it down. Doesn't look very likely. It might be too big. Oops, no. Don't go in the water. See if we can come around to the other entrance. This might be the one we might be able to go through. And it doesn't look very likely. Okay, we'll just park it by here. And oh wait, this might be the entrance for the vehicles, the cars, and then that must be the landing pad then for the aircraft. So what we could try and do, or are these? They might be facing. No, we won't be able to. If they were flat, like the mod is supposed to be. Oops. If they were flat, we could just drive out of here with maybe the Batpod or the Batmobile, but they aren't flat. So unfortunately, we can't do that unless we somehow move the entrance. We try and level those out a little bit more. Anyway, so let's come out a little bit then and spawn in our next vehicle. So right now I've shown off, let's go through all the vehicles I've shown off. So I've shown you guys two different Batwings. I've shown you the Batpod, which is the motorcycle. I've shown you the 1966 Batmobile, and I've shown you the prototype 2016 Batmobile. Can we fly? Is that an option? Why doesn't it want to fly? Okay, never mind. We obviously can't fly with Batman then. No, you should be able to anyway, but I thought I had the mod installed which allows you to just fly. Jump up. So what we'll do then is we will spawn in the 1989 Batmobile then, and we'll work our way up. And yes, we'll go from there. So let's just run up here a little bit. We get some flat ground before we spawn anything in, and we'll go from there. By the way, guys, we aren't too far away from 500 likes. When we get to 500 likes, I will do another shout out spree. We did one at 250 likes. So if you guys want to shout out and you haven't liked the live stream already, drop a like. And as soon as we get there, I will do a shout out spree for 30 seconds, trying to shout out as many names as possible. So there's plenty of you guys watching the stream. I'm sure you guys can help me out by dropping a like, and you guys get a shout out in return. So anyway, we're at the top of the hill. Let's spawn in then the BM. Oh no, it's just saved as 1989. Okay, 1989. So so I've actually shown you guys. I have shown you guys this this Batmobile earlier on, but it was like a worse version. The graphics side of things were pretty bad, and the wheels didn't even turn round. But by the looks of things, I've got a second version installed, and this one looks a lot better. Just look at how cool this thing looks, and it just looks like it's meant to be part of the game, just with its just how good it looks in game. This, of course, has been taken from another Batman game. Which one it is, I do not know. Maybe you guys know. But it's incredible how there are people out there in the modding community who can physically take vehicles and objects and stuff like that from other games, recode it, and then put it into GTA 5, and it just looks like it's supposed to be in the game. It just looks so cool. Let's go into first person then. The interior isn't great either, but then they never really are when they are from other games. I can't imagine the Batman game this vehicle is from has first person, so that would probably explain things. Run over this deer right by here. We got it. Get the second one, or is he going to be in an awkward location? Nope. Let's try and get it. I like as well how the jet physically comes out the back of this. That's a pretty cool feature too. And the brake lights work. Well, it's the brake lights are the indicators, but it's close enough. So, right, let's just go over to the road. It's pretty quick as well. Whoa. Let's go over to the road, drive a little bit, and we'll spawn in our next vehicle. Next up, I have the Batman Asylum. So, if you guys know what that vehicle is, I can't remember based on its name, but when I see it, I'm sure I'll get a better idea. Use this machine gun a little bit. Look at some of these vehicles. What else we got? Machine gun, or just the machine gun by the looks of things. Drive towards Sandy Shores. Whoa, that was a pretty good lift. Oh, we've got indicators, lights or indicators up front that we've got. Let's see if we can turn those on. Headlights, there we go, yeah, the headlights. We could go try and go to nighttime and see what that looks like. We'll do that right now, in fact. So let's go to, oops, wrong one. We'll go to time, and we will then turn off freeze time and see what that looks like in the night. There we go. That's pretty cool. The lights on this. Oh yeah, and the brake lights work. Just hold the brakes on. The brake lights work in the night as side lights, but they don't work when we actually brake. But that's still pretty cool. Look at that. Lights on that. Yes, the Batmobile is such a cool looking vehicle, especially this one. And this is all the way from 1989. I think that someone actually created this. The door actually works on it too and slides forward. Anyway, let's go back to daytime. I hate nighttime. You guys know that. Let's go back then to midday. And let's spawn in our next vehicle. So next up then, let's spawn in the Batman Asylum as promised. Let's go back up to vehicle spawning, and it's simply saved as Asylum. So ASY, sorry, LUM, and oh, it's pretty much the same thing, just with a different. Oh, this is just like the newer version then of that. Okay, I understand. And it's actually this one that I showed you before. Let me just spawn in the Batmobile that I spawned in earlier, and it's pretty much identical, but obviously the graphical side of things are a little bit worse. That's what I was talking about like 5 minutes ago, but I was confused with the wrong thing. So let me just see what button that is. Batmobile, if I press N on the N on the keyboard. Where is it? Wait, Batmobile. Oh, okay. I spawned a new one. There we go. There it is. So that's what I was just talking about right there. So, because I have two mods installed, vehicles and then the Batmobile mod. So you can see, yeah, I've got. This is the first Batmobile that was actually added to GTA 5. This was added like a year ago or so. I did cover this on my channel, but somebody has made a much better version where it has like a full graphical render. Can we actually get into that? Doesn't look like it. I'll have to spawn another one. So yes, Asylum. Oops, just press the wrong button again. Asylum. Okay, so let's drive around then with this. It's pretty much the same. It's just like a newer version. We've got a turret on it as well. Does the turret work? Doesn't look like it, unless I. No, it doesn't look like it actually has a turret. This one, but cool nevertheless. Oh wait, we do have weapons. We've got a minigun. Or machine gun, whatever, and we've also got the missile launcher, so yes, so we do have the missiles, whereas the previous one didn't. And we could change the colour of this. We could go to any colour we want, by the looks of things. It's just spawned in grey. Usually, of course, it would be black. Just drive around for a bit with this. Somebody asked, can you spawn in the Bat ski boat? I don't know if I actually have that one installed. I thought I had every single Batmobile. Or Bat vehicle, sorry. But maybe I don't. And by the way, guys, we're just 8 likes away. Just 8 from doing another shout-out spree. So if you haven't liked the live stream, then do so right now. And once we get 500 likes, I will be doing a shout-out spree. So come on, guys. Do it right now if you want to shout out. Just drive around a bit then. And the turret moves as well. Oops, let's see if we can... Oh, I missed. See if we can take out that car right there. Is there a... Dundee Regima, or whatever the fuck it's called. It's a pretty ugly vehicle. Blown up the Landstalker. It's really fast, this vehicle. So it's definitely turned up the speed and the acceleration on these in the game files. Got some vehicles there. I know we're supposed to be a vigilante and all, and we're killing people right now, and Batman wouldn't stand for it, but we're not doing that sort of stuff right now. And the brake lights on the back, just look at those. They are just so cool. I've just noticed we just smashed 500 likes. So right now, guys, if you want to shout out, comment, 30 seconds, let's go. Shout out to Bob, shout out to Jay, shout out to Mayhem Gaming, shout out to Mark, shout out to Jimmy, shout out to Jay, shout out to Ascend, shout out to Cod, shout out to Jack, shout out to Khalifa, shout out to Derek, shout out to Captain, shout out to Cord, shout out to the Gaming Ninja, shout out to Double, shout out to Brandon, shout out to Capri, shout out to Ahura, shout out to Pancake, shout out to Jimmy again, shout out to Austin, shout out to Shadow Ninja, shout out to Wolf, shout out to D4N, sorry, shout out to Million, shout out to Brandon again, might be a different guy though, shout out to Mohammed, shout out to Pancake, shout out to Zoom, 5 more, let's go, shout out to Vanos, shout out to Hero, shout out to Danio, shout out to Matthew, shout out to Kieran, 1 more, shout out to Sam, and there we go. So, as always guys, when we get to the next milestone, 750 likes, I will do another shout out spree. You guys seem to be enjoying it so far, so in just, wow, we're just getting another 50 likes, so in just 200 likes more, there's plenty of you guys watching. If you haven't liked already, then why not? When we get to 750, I'll do another shout out spree. And we're back in the city now, so let's spawn in the next vehicle. Sorry to everybody who didn't actually get a shout out then. Like I said, I'm going to limit them to just 30 seconds or so we don't go too crazy. But if we don't get the 750 likes and you want to shout out, then at the end of the live stream, I do a massive just shout out spree anyway, where everybody watching gets a shout out if you leave a comment. So you'll get one then. Anyway, let's spawn in our next vehicle. Next up, we have the 2016 Batmobile. I've already spawned that one in, but it might be a little bit different because it's a separate mod to the first one which I spawned in. So let's just have a quick look and see if it is a different one. And it is. Yes, it is a different version. And this thing, whoa, just look how crazy this thing looks. I think what we've got in it right now is just a skin. I can reset that to black so we have the official 2016 Batmobile, but just look how crazy this thing looks. This might even be my new favorite vehicle from the Batmobile mods in GTA 5. This thing, oh my god, looks awesome. Look at this from every single angle. We're in first person as well, and yeah, again, the graphics aren't that great. Probably not quite as good as some of the other ones we've seen, but overall, this thing just looks insane. Look at every single angle as we're driving along, just to show you guys how awesome this vehicle is. We're going to change the color right now because although it's in green, and I've got to say it does look pretty good, it's supposed to be in black. So, oops, gone to the wrong option. I always do that. Let's go to vehicle options, go down to the color menu, and we'll change that to a classic. Oh, okay, maybe it's supposed to be green. Okay, it must have some form of skin on it because I can't remove the green color. Oh well, never mind. You guys get the idea. It's supposed to be black, but it's not. But, oh wow, we get flames out of those exhausts as well. Can you see that? Let's go a little bit faster and go to the side. Oh, not fast enough. There we go. Look how awesome that looks. There's, is that 4 exhausts we've got on the back? 4 or 5 exhausts? That's insane. Okay, and this has also got active suspension too. So you can see when we drive over the terrain, each wheel responds. So it's not, you know, like front and back. That's just awesome. I love how that works. You're seeing vehicles like that move, and you can see the actual body of the vehicle, the central part. Yeah, it moves as well based upon you know, whether you're turning or not. So it leans. What I'm saying right now might not make any sense whatsoever, but it's just, in my head it does. Just keep on driving around. Smash this car out of the way. Oops. I think it's got turrets. Let me just scroll through the weapon options and see what we've got. Flare. Oh, machine gun and missiles. Oops. Whoa, how do we miss so much then? Does it only fire straight maybe? No, it fires it at the side. Whenever I look forward, it goes out sideways. If I turn to the left then... Oh, there we go. They're going in the opposite direction. Oh, it did, yeah, it just went in the opposite direction. Why is it going so random? Okay, we'll go back into the machine gun then. If I can go past without going past it, there we go, there it is. It's not quite as powerful as the... Oh, I can't even remember which vehicle it was now that had the really powerful machine gun. It might have been the Tumbler. So, not quite as fast shooting either, but... Go back to our random missile launcher then. I'm not really too sure why it's like firing out sideways. Maybe there's a reason. Might be something to do with how I installed this. Although, looking at it now... Oh, okay, this might be the reason why. Oops, just got run over by the guy there. Come on, respect me, man. I'm a superhero. By the looks of things, this is the missile launchers, so they only go out sideways. But in not in the direction where you even look. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah, that's cool. Someone said it looks like the Rocket League car. I've not actually played Rocket League, and I have seen some gameplay though. I guess in a way there are some similarities, but I can assure it's not from Rocket League. This is from some form of Batman game. Someone simply inserted it into GTA 5, and it looks awesome. Just go down to the airport then. And I think we have a few vehicles left to go. Let me just see what we've got on the list left. So I've got one... Oh, just one vehicle to go that I haven't spawned in yet. So we'll spawn that one in then. I've had a lot more than that. But I have shown off quite a few. So let's see what is our final vehicle. It is saved as the MK2 in the game files. So what is this going to be? Oops, no. I entered in too many M's. MK2. There we go. And, oh, this vehicle! Oh my god, I remember featuring this on my channel in a video that's got like 1 million views now. Wow, yes, this thing is crazy. This also has the active suspension, so when I drive over a terrain like this, you can see, let me try and move it a bit more. So you can see now, like, the suspension is like, oh, just the one wheel actually lifts up. I don't know, just, that to me is so cool. I don't think it's the entire axle that actually moves. It's just one wheel. It is, yeah, that's so cool. We should have turrets as well. Let's see if they are working with this mod. If not, then not to worry. but it should have some. Yes, it's got working machine guns too. When I actually featured this on my channel like 6, maybe 8 months ago, maybe it was more, it might have been longer ago, the turrets weren't working then, but it is now. So what else we got? We got missiles too, so can we get that? Oh no, this only seems to do, oops, it only seems to do like helicopters and stuff, so unless we're close it won't be able to take out anything. Oops, we somehow were very close that time and still missed. Just try. Oops, no, a bit closer again. There we go. I don't really know why I wanted to do that, but it was just very satisfying. Let's have a quick drive around the airport then, just to see how quick this thing is. Such a cool vehicle. Let's go into first person as well to show you guys that. And it seems to be very similar to one of the vehicles I showed you guys previously. What I'll do in a few moments time is spawn in all the vehicles, just in case there are people watching right now that didn't see the live stream earlier on. And I'll just show you everything that I have shown off in this Batmobile. I was going to say Batmobile then. This Batman mod, because obviously there's a lot more than just the Batmobile. But this is a really cool vehicle. The jet coming out the back as well. And overall does look pretty sick. Okay then. Somebody asked, can I go over a huge ramp? If you really want me to, yes, sure. We'll go and just drive over a ramp then. There's one pretty close to the airport. Then I'll come back in and I'll spawn in all like 10 vehicles, whatever it is that I have to show you guys. Although actually, wait, there might be. Let me just very quickly check. There might be a Batmobile, a Bat Pod, sorry, the motorcycle I haven't shown you yet. There might be 2 different types. Let me just spawn that one in just to check that I haven't shown it already. And no, I've already shown you this one. Okay, not to worry. So let's get back into this vehicle. Can I get back in, or is that not going to work? Because some vehicles you can't get back into them once you've gotten out, just the way that the mods have been made. So let's go back to MK2, and whoa, it's white now. Oh wow, look at that. There's like a livery on it as well, with little bats. So you can only see that when you've got certain shades of color on. So I've got white and black right now, which looks pretty sick. Imagine something like this in, whoa, why can we not drive through that? We can't drive through an object which is really easy to break. But it would be pretty cool to see a vehicle like this in GTA 5. Maybe Rockstar should partner up with Marvel and DC and try and input some like superhero DLCs. Just for fun, you know, because why not? And now we're stuck. Is this a four-wheel? It is a four-wheel drive vehicle. Okay, or an all-wheel drive vehicle, as you guys in America like to call them. We'll go over this ramp by here as well. Oops, and we've just hit the Issy right there. The thing's got a jet, so it takes off so quickly. There we go. Look at that. It's perfect. Nice and slow-mo. Can we get onto the roof of the building? We should be able to. Although it's going. Oh, it's going pretty high. So we might even fly over it. Somebody asked, can you use the Batwing? I will spawn in all vehicles right now just to show you guys what I've shown off so far in the stream. We're going to land on this roof. We're going to get there eventually. Can we like speed things up, please? And oh, we only just got on there. I thought we'd go a lot further than that. But there we go. So that's pretty much it then for the vehicles. So let's go back into the airport and just spawn in everything in a row just to show you guys exactly. Oops. Exactly what there is. We might have some form of problems of doing that though. We might find some of the vehicles despawn, so don't blink because you might miss it. This thing's really quick. Got some very fast vehicles in this Batman mod, but I've really enjoyed showing these off. There are so many cool mods like this in GTA 5 made by some incredible people, and I just cannot just say thank you enough to the guys that spend the time to make these, because it is absolutely incredible what some people can do when they put their mind to it. So there we go. Right, so this is the Mark II. We spawn that one in. Let's move over by here so we aren't too close, and we'll spawn in. We'll go all the way from 1966 and work our way up then to the 2016 version. So vehicle spawning, and we'll spawn in the BM 66. There we go. So this is the old version there, and every time I press certain buttons on the keyboard, it's going to spawn in certain vehicles. So that there is one of the Batwings which I showed off. I'm sure that the 50 of those will spawn in as I type in more names. We'll try and keep our eye on some of these vehicles in case they try to despawn. Next we'll spawn in the 1989 version of the Batmobile, this one right here that I only showed off like 10 minutes ago or so. This is pretty cool too. Park it up by there. Move on to our next vehicle, and our next one on the list is the Asylum, which is pretty similar to that one, to be fair. So ASYLUM, and here we go. Nothing's despawned just yet. Put that by there. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be black, but it's spawned in grey, not to worry. Next vehicle as well, guys. Keep watching, let me know which is your favourite vehicle out of all of these in terms of their appearance and stuff. And I'll just show you guys my favourite in a few moments time. It's actually changed whilst we're doing this live stream. I did like the Tumbler the most. I think if I had to have one of these in real life, I would definitely have the Tumbler, but in GTA 5 I do have a preferred one. So let's spawn in the Snyder. Oh, if we spelled that one wrong, yes we have. That would explain it. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got a different skin on this one this time. We just had a green one, and this seems to have like a rusty skin. That looks pretty cool too. Maybe there are a few different skins for this one. Okay. It looks like it could be a two-seater vehicle too. That's pretty good. Alright, so we got a Batwing. Let's spawn in the Mark II. Already done that one. Let's spawn in the Tumbler next. So, Tumbler, there we go. And just look at that with the army camo as well. Notice the Batwing just despawned. Not to worry, it's because I pressed a certain button on the keyboard, I'm sure. Okay, what's next? Although I think there might be a limited number of vehicles we can spawn in one area with this mod menu. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we might have already hit that limit. So hopefully we haven't. But yeah, just keep looking. Let me know which vehicle out of these is your favourite. Just go through the names again for you guys. So we have the Batmobile MK2, we've got the 1966, the 1989, we've got the Asylum, we've got the I've already forgotten the name of this one, the Snyder. Yes, the 2016 version of the Batmobile. We've then got the Tumbler that spawned in the Batwing next. Well, oh wait, there's the Batwing, the one that was behind there, just teleported over there. We'll spawn in the other Batwing though, the more modern version, and that's just saved as Batwing. Oops, just spelled that wrong again. And we'll place that one by there. That's probably my favourite Batwing out of the two. And just teleported back. That's so weird. Because I press a certain button on the keyboard and they move around. As well, I just noticed that the one of the Batmobile. Yes, we've got the other version of this that's just spawned in, but don't worry, it's the same thing. We'll spawn in the Batpod next. I should keep on looking at these vehicles, otherwise they may despawn. One just spawned over there, I noticed, and oh no, the Batwing just despawned. I knew that was going to happen. If we don't look at some of these vehicles, they will despawn very easily. And we'll spawn in last the Protos. So there we go. Another really cool vehicle. So what have we not spawned in? We could try and spawn in the Batwing again. I've got a feeling it might just keep despawning because we are getting quite far away from some of these vehicles. We'll try one more time. Vehicle spawn, model name, Batwing. And yes, something else just despawned. So what else have we spawned? We've got the Batwing, we've got two versions of that. We've got the Batpod, which was... So there's one over there. There might be one by here as well. The Tumbler. Anything else I've forgotten? I think I've got everything. I think I haven't forgotten anything just yet. Anyway, so one more time then. Let's go through all the vehicles. I want you guys to let me know which is your favourite, and I will let you guys know which one's my favourite. Like I said, my favourite has actually changed during this stream. So we have the MK2, we got the 1966 Batmobile, the 1989 Batmobile, the Asylum, the 2016 Batmobile. What are the Batwings? We've got the 2016 Batwing, and we've got the Batpod, and we've got the Tumbler, and we've got the prototype of the Batmobile. Okay, so there we go. Right now, guys, comment which is your favourite. And like I said, so if in real life I could have one of these vehicles, I would definitely have the Tumbler. It just looks absolutely badass. I think out of them all, it would probably be like the most convenient. It's not too big. Sure, it's going to be a little bit wide for some of the roads, especially in the UK, maybe in the US, but it's definitely sort of the coolest looking, and it's sort of in real life at least. But I think in GTA 5, from the ones I've tested, I'm going to have to say that the 2016 Batmobile, this one right here, is my favorite. This thing looks cool. I think in real life it looked good too. Of course, someone has made a real life version of that, and a fully functioning version at least. I don't know about this one though, so maybe I have to look around on Google and see if someone has done it. But there we go. Somebody just asked, what about the Joker-mobile? These are exclusively just Batman's vehicles as far as I'm aware of. So I haven't got any of Robin's vehicles, I haven't got any of Joker's vehicles, any of the villains like that. So this is all I've got. But let's have a quick look at the comments right now. Somebody said they like the Batmobile. Which one, man? Tell me which version. Let me know which age we've got. We've got 2016, the 1989, 1966. The Asylum there, of course, and so on. Somebody said they liked the Batwing. Which version, man? We got two versions. I'm guessing that one. That one's definitely the better looking version. And it's probably the best looking mod out of all of these, if I may say so myself. It just looks so cool. But they're all pretty good in my opinion, so there we go. So is it the MK2 that's being... wait, is this the MK2? This is the MK2, isn't it? I've completely forgotten. No, this is the MK2, yeah, my bad. That's the MK2. So there's quite a few people right now saying that. Someone said the Tumblr, someone said the Asylum, someone said the Snyder, someone said the 1966. There's an OG guy here, likes the classic Batman vehicles. Yeah, I can definitely understand why. It is pretty cool looking. And yeah, we got actually quite a big mixture of suggestions coming in right now, so there we go. But there we go, guys. That's it for the mod. Here's Batman, of course, if you haven't seen it already. I've shown you guys the Batcave. Just go back in the live stream if you want to check that out. But there we go. So what I'm going to do right now then is spawn in my my favorite vehicle from this. That, of course, being the 2016 Batmobile, and I'm going to drive around just for a little bit whilst I do some shoutouts. So, what was it saved as? It was saved as the Bats. What is it? Bats Pods? No, it was saved as Snyder, wasn't it? Snyder. Oh wait, I spelled it wrong. Oops. Oh, I spelled it wrong again. Let's try it for a third time. Snyder. There we go. Oh, we got a different livery on again. Whoa. Okay, so this was pretty cool. Anyway, so if you guys want a shout out, we of course are now at the end of the live stream. So just comment right now if you want a shout out, and I will shout you guys out live on stream. But please, guys, if you haven't left a like on the stream, then please do so. Your likes are greatly appreciated. And as always, I want to say a big thank you to everybody who has tuned in. You guys are awesome, and I cannot thank you guys enough. I'm going to very, very quickly just set the time of day to nighttime, because, you know, Batman usually comes out at nighttime. And just skip things forward to, let's go to midnight, and we'll freeze things right there. So, you guys right now are absolutely spamming the chat. Someone said they just like the live stream. Thanks, man. It is greatly appreciated. Let's do some shout outs then. So, shout out to Piggy, shout out to Cole, shout out to Brandon, shout out to me, shout out to Double, shout out to Yusuf, shout out to Jay, shout out to Danger, shout out to Jimmy, shout out to Jonty, shout out to Piles, shout out to the Gaming Kid, shout out to Mayhem Gaming, shout out to Jizz, shout out to Dark, shout out to Dragon, shout out to MMOG, shout out to Mixboy, shout out to Ohora, I think that's how you say your name, if I haven't said that wrong. Shout out to Kick, shout out to Burger, shout out to Muffin, shout out to Panda, shout out to Gaming, shout out to Alex. Apologies if I don't say like your full YouTube channel name. It's because the name's going past so quickly and I just don't have the opportunity to even say the whole thing or even read the whole thing. But I'll definitely do my best if the opportunity is there. Shout out to Jimmy, shout out to Infinite, shout out to TV, shout out to Drunken, shout out to Billy, oops, just crashed into that car right there, shout out to Zoid, shout out to O_O, shout out to Luke, shout out to Cole, shout out to Glitched, shout out to Mark, shout out to Danger, shout out to Glitched again, Shout out to Sergio. Shout out to Cole. Shout out to GTA Pro. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to Gaming. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to Savage. Shout out to Saber. Shout out to Ravi. Shout out to Mex. Shout out to Bent. Shout out to the Wacker Squad. Shout out to Todd. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to X. Shout out to Wackizo. Shout out to Dynamic. Shout out to Hayden. Shout out to Killer, shout out to Michael, shout out to Pascal, shout out to Dragon, shout out to Legendary, shout out to Kyle, shout out to Virex, shout out to Supreme, shout out to Josh, shout out to Dom Morris, what's up buddy? Shout out to Austin, shout out to Austin, shout out to Jimmy, shout out to Jinx, shout out to Steven, shout out to Pascal again, shout out to Mark Smith, shout out to Austin, shout out to Hayden again. Get loads of the same names. If you guys already had a shout out, please don't spam. I want to try and get everybody done, and as always, I have to miss a few people out because the name goes past too quickly, or I am just seeing the same names over and over again, and I miss out some people. So please don't go spamming if you already had a shout out. Let's continue on. Shout out to Mr. Awesome, there we go. Almost didn't say that one correctly. Shout out to Dragon, shout out to Panda, shout out to Austin, shout out to It's Your Boy Ken, shout out to Lord, shout out to Death, shout out to The Maze, shout out to IG, shout out to Rob, shout out to Alexander, shout out to Jack, shout out to Norton, shout out to I love my, and I didn't see the rest of your name, sorry. Shout out to Samuel, shout out to Gaming, shout out to Potato, shout out to Typical Gaming, shout out to Extreme, shout out to Yahir, shout out to was that Bruv007, shout out to Ray, shout out to Cole, shout out to August, shout out to Sam. I'm going to do 5 more shout outs and then I'm going to leave it at that. So here we go. Shout out to Rez, shout out to Drunken, just crashed into that car again. Shout out to Sergio, shout out to Zoom In, shout out to Iron, shout out to Yusuf, shout out to MPN. I'm going to do a few more. Shout out to Atomic, shout out to Matthew, shout out to Clayton, shout out to Blair, shout out to the Gaming Ninja. One more, here we go, shout out to Advanced Gaming. So there we go. It looks like I've done most of the shout outs. If I haven't given you a shout out, I do apologize. Like I said, people are spamming right now. I'm seeing the same names over and over again. So I may have missed a few people out. I may have got everyone. Hopefully I have. If I haven't, just tune into my next live stream. I'm going to try and do one every day if possible. Unless, of course, I have problems or I am busy. So I will try and go for one tomorrow as well. There's some cool mods about. And there is a Harambe mod that I want to try and cover. Yes, Harambe in GTA 5. So drop a like if you want to see that. Or just drop a like in general if you enjoy the live stream. And, of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I recommend that you do. So there we go, guys. That's it for this live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. And as always, oh, I've just run out of game memory apparently. The game just crashed, so that's a perfect time to end this live stream. And I think, yes, it literally just crashed. That was like perfect timing. So, yes guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.